Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down this simple yet powerful automation that turns all of my sales calls into content ideas and content posts that I could put on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. This is super powerful because we end up getting in a flywheel of content, right? I post sales calls, I run the automation, I get ideas, I post those ideas to get more sales calls, and then I post and I get more ideas, and then I post them and get sales calls, and so forth, right? And this is super important because every sales call you get pain points from, all right? And if you've watched the dozens of videos I've made on creating, converting content, all of your best content ideas will stem from the pain points your audience has. And where is the best source of pain points? Well, it's going and actually getting them from your sales calls, all right? So this automation will let you do that. Take sales calls, get the pain points, and turn them into content ideas and posts for your social media platforms using AI and automation, all right? Let's get right into exactly how this thing works here. So first, we're going to go into the automation. There's a few things that you do need. One, you need Fathom.video. It's a completely free tool that will let you record all of your videos. You need Google Docs, ChatGPT, Claude, and Airtable. All right, this is how the system is set up. First, it starts with this blank document right here. So I'm just going to go over to my Fathom account, and I'm going to go to a past sales call I had with this potential prospect. I'm going to go over to the transcription of this process. And by the way, I have a link down below that'll get you a free month of premium Fathom. It's amazing. It's highly worth it. It beats out every other platform out there. I've used them all. Fathom is amazing. I'm going to copy the transcript right here. You can see it's copying. It's done copying. And then I'm going to go to my Google Doc, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it. All right, awesome. Now you see my conversation with this prospect, and it's all on the Google Doc. Now, once I go over to the actual automation, I'll show you how this runs in a second, or how this actually works internally. I'm going to go ahead and run the automation. And basically what it's going to do is going to take the transcription. It's going to put it into ChatGPT to extract all the necessary information of the pain points, summary, questions, limiting beliefs that my prospect has. It's going to take these, extract them, summarize them, send them over to Claude. Claude has basically all of our content writing scripts. So Claude has our LinkedIn posts and our Twitter posts and how we write out our school posts. It's going to take the summary from ChatGPT, send it to Claude. Claude is going to actually create the posts. Then it's going to be parsed and then sent in it to our Airtable base right here that has content ideas, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, school, and then it actually has the lead name. All right, so it's super simple automation to set up. Again, I'm going to show you how it works in a second. I just want to show you the output of exactly how this works and how long it takes. And the reason it's not directly automated from Fathom is, one, they don't have the best automation like API available, and two is I don't want to actually run this for all of my Fathom calls because some are team calls, some are networking calls. These are only for my sales calls. So I can pick and choose exactly which sales calls I want to then turn into content ideas and content posts. Now, you can see that this has run awesome. It's going to pop up right here. And we're still working on the titles, content titles, but let's go right into this LinkedIn post. So this is amazing. I keep hearing from the same entrepreneurs. How do I scale my expertise beyond local network? This is exactly what Nathaniel asked me. So you can see the automation is working. It's pulling from the sales call that I put into the Google Doc. Boom, boom, boom. And then you can see this is a whole LinkedIn post, right? I didn't do any work for it. It's a good sounding LinkedIn post, and I can literally copy and paste this, go post on LinkedIn, done, right? Same thing with Twitter. We have some options on some different tweets here that we could go ahead and write. Same thing with Instagram. This is a short form script. And then same thing with the school post. All right. So this is exactly how I could go ahead and literally generate content based on a sales call. I didn't do any extra work except for copy and pasting a few things here and there. All right. So that is exactly how the automation actually runs and the output of the automation. Let's go into exactly how to build it. So first thing is to just create a random Google Doc, name it something, and then link it in here. So basically whenever something is pasted in here, you could run it on autopilot, or you could run it once for a test. Whenever something's pasted in this Google Doc, then it's going to actually start the automation. All right. The next thing is going to happen is that we're going to extract all of the key elements using ChatGPT. So we don't want the whole entire stuff, right? Sometimes in the calls, we're talking about how's the weather and what country you're from or where you're living, how's business doing, right? We don't want all the information. We want ChatGPT to just extract this information: pain points, business goals, quotes, unique use cases, and so on. All right. Objections as well. It's really objections and pain points. We're going to take the objections, pain points, and then summarize them using ChatGPT. This is what this module is for. Now we're going to send them over to Claude. And Claude's going to basically be prompted to say, hey, these are summarized things from a potential sales call with Shaz, that has knowledge base of me, and XYZ person. Go ahead and turn this into a piece of content that educates and engages with the audience, shows the client struggles using the summarized pain points, etc. All right. It's very important to actually put it in HTML text, I believe, Markdown, so it's actually formatted correctly. But you can see that we give it short form posts, school posts, LinkedIn posts, styles, and we give it actual inspiration of these posts, right? In Claude, I think we're using 3.7 here. Yep, 3.7 writes the best copy from any AI model I've used so far. I think it's the best. That's why it's not all ChatGPT here. But again, we're just summarizing the key pain points and the key objections of content from my audience. We're pushing it over to Claude. Claude goes and it generates the actual stuff. Then we're just parsing the data. This module, all this module is going to be, is it simply just parsing the data and splitting it up. And once it's split up, we're going to chop it up and we're going to send it over to Airtable, which you can see it is outputted into the following columns right here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so what you could do and how you can set this up, it's super, super simple. There's only a few things that you go ahead and need. It's going to be a pretty short and sweet video. So one is you need make.com. Two is you're going to need this tech stack right here. So I guess I'll just do tech stack needed is make.com, Claude, ChatGPT, Fathom.video, and Google Docs. All right. The next thing is that you need is actual training context. So you need proven scripts for LinkedIn, Twitter, school, newsletter, and whatever other platforms that you actually want to be on. You actually need training data of stuff that works so you could give it to Claude and say, hey, write it like this. All right. Next you need is knowledge base of you. So I'll put knowledge base of you because you want to give the automation a detail, an overview of who they're creating content for. What is the purpose of the content? What are the actual things that you want to include in the content? What's the company's background, etc. So knowledge base of you so that you can train GPT for better answers. Right. And the last thing you need is Airtable interface. All right. There's going to be a few columns with output of social media, lead name. You could even put like a link to a call, right? If you want to include that, I'm sure we could grab the link of the call and put in Airtable, right? We didn't do that because it's not necessary, but it's whatever you want to do. So again, that is how the automation works. It's super simple. You could come in here, you could post as many as you want. You could also do it where it runs on autopilot. So as soon as I go ahead and copy and paste this transcript in there, it automatically runs. You could do that as well. And you can have it email you the content ideas. You could have it send you the content ideas through text message. Like there's a bunch of stuff you could do here. I like to organize it in Airtable because we have all of our content systems in Airtable. And what we like to call our AI content dashboard. This is our AI content dashboard. If you guys haven't seen it, you can check out our website down below. Lets us generate all of our videos. It wrote the script of this YouTube video for me. Like this is all AI generated so far. Hopefully you couldn't tell. This is our actual product that we go ahead and leverage. And this is a little portion of our product, which is turning sales calls into content ideas that are proven to work. The whole template of this will be included in our free school community. If you go on and go ahead and check it out, it's all about using YouTube and AI automation to build you a brand that generates you leads on autopilot for your business. And that's all I have for this video. These automations work because I made $12,000 in one day. You can watch that video here. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want any other automations related to content creation and building a personal brand, drop them in the comments down below or go to our free school community and you could grab a bunch of templates there. I will see you guys in this video or the next video, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good day.